It's crazy to me. It really is crazy to me. It's crazy to me that when I got into real estate in 2019, every professional who I had a ton of questions for, everyone said the real estate market, it's looking overheated. There's some room for it to depress or go down. And here we are, July 2023, 4 years later, and the real estate market is up 45.6% in Bergen County, my home county. Why was everyone wrong? Why are we experiencing an upwards housing crash? In this video, we're going to get down to the bottom of it with 5 reasons why we're experiencing home prices going up when everybody says they're going to be going down, despite the fact that we might even have a looming recession. If you need more clarity on what's happening in the real estate market, stick around to the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. That way you get a little YouTube notification every single time I upload a new video. And like the video, that way more people see it. You know the deal. My name is Tyler, and these are the 5 reasons why we're experiencing an upwards real estate crash. If there's any best one place to start, it's definitely with the median sale price of whatever type of real estate and area that you're looking in. For us, it's Bergen County single family residential housing. And looking at this median sold price graph, when I started in 2019, the median sold price was $484,000, while today it is $705,000. There was a dip in the beginning of 2023, and you have to understand there's forces in the real estate market that push it down and push it up. But the question that we want the answer to is which force is winning and will win in the upcoming months and years. If you want to get to this data set, all you have to do is go to my website, mrsellers.homes, scroll all the way to the bottom and just hit data center, and you'll get a bunch of Bergen County relevant and updated data for housing. Number one reason home prices keep on going up: when was the last time you saw a foreclosure that was actually a good deal? Even going to the courthouse steps, you face massive competition and you have to pay cash for those courthouse step properties. Well, they're pretty much at market rates. It's not like 2012 where you could get a single family house for $84,000 at the courthouse steps. Nowadays, that same house is going to be $600,000 plus at those steps, and you're competing with other people showing up there with cashier and bank checks ready to take that property right out of your hands. And people also have more equity than ever in their homes. So banks foreclose on homes typically when people owe more than the property is worth. But because of inflation and all the equity and all the home price appreciation that's gone on over the past few years, now we have lots of equity in the market and people can sell their home rather than going into foreclosure and still have money in their pocket. Clearly, there's a lack of foreclosed properties hitting the market. So how could we have a crash like we did in 2008 when we had millions of foreclosed properties hitting the market and nobody wanted to buy them, when today you have very few foreclosed properties hitting the market and everybody wants to buy them? Think about it. The second reason housing prices keep going up: we have a new problem in the market. It is low inventory. Despite increased mortgage rates around 7% and all-time high median sale price in Bergen County around $705,000, this low inventory is super pervasive, doesn't seem to be going away. New listings year over year are down 38% right now in June 2023, where last June we had 940 listings. This June we only have 583 listings. When I think about why we have so few listings, the obvious reason is because most of the inventory around here is owned by the elder population, silent generation, baby boomers, etc. They have less intention of going to retirement communities than the previous generation before them. In addition to the demographic that's currently holding most of the inventory, the newer demographic, the younger people that entered the market over the past 3 to 4 years, well, 62% of all mortgage holders have sub 3.5% interest rates. I don't even blame them for wanting to hold on to their house, because if I'm locked in at a 3.5 interest rate, having purchased a house for $500,000 and today it's worth $700,000, and in order to buy the same house, a $700,000 house today, I need to take on a 7% interest rate. Everybody in my family would call me crazy, and there's simply no way that I'd do it. And you have to wonder, will we get that deluge of inventory that people want and think will happen when the recession really hits and unemployment goes up? People are expecting that a lot will lose their jobs and be unable to make their mortgage payments. I, on the other hand, think that people are amazing, incredible beings, and I don't think they're going to let their home go so easily. I think even if someone were to lose their job, they'll find a way to keep that mortgage payment going. Not too many people are going to foreclose, especially in comparison to 2008 when payments went up $2,000, $3,000 overnight and you lost your job. This is the age of a lot of 30-year fixed mortgages. I know a few people went to 5/1 ARMs over the past few years. I always recommended get the longest ARM possible. 5/1 ARMs, I remember at one point were 4.25% interest rate, and a 10/1 ARM was a 4.75% interest rate. One of my clients went with a 10/1 ARM. They got a great interest rate at the end of the day, and they don't have to worry about that 5-year ARM coming up very soon and possibly getting locked into some crazy high interest rate, whatever it will be at the time. Number 3 reason why home prices keep going up is the month's supply of inventory. While this chart may just look like a squiggly zigzag to you, it is representing months supply of inventory. Here in June 2023, if all the homes that are currently on the market in Bergen County were to sell, it's going to take 3 months at the rate we're going right now. This is extremely low. This indicates a seller's market. When months supply of inventory is under 6, it indicates a seller's market. You can see we have been suppressed under 6 since June 2020. As we do know, the COVID crash really gave us a weird anomaly in the real estate market where housing prices got super cheap for a period of about 35 days. But even before that, when I joined in 2019, we were still consistently under 6. And people say that it's a seller's market for a little while, then it's a buyer's market. I've never seen a buyer's market since I joined, except for, again, that flash crash. We're at 3 months of inventory, which means that it is extremely hard. You're competing against a ton of buyers for very few homes on the market. What could increase this? I don't know. Do you know? Comment below. Number 4 reason that home prices keep on going upwards is that we need more sellers than buyers to induce a real estate market crash. Today, over half of the homeowners who currently hold a mortgage have only been in their home for less than 4 years. The average amount of time that a homeowner stays in their home today in 2023 is 13 years. So that means that most of the homeowners who still have a mortgage still have about 10 or so more years left before they sell. Now, I have heard from a very reputable person. It's actually my real estate school teacher. He was a 30 under 30, and he's also a massive real estate developer. He makes a lot of money, and he knows what's going on in the market. His name is Kyle Kovacs. This is his tweet that I thought was very interesting. It was not a thought that I had had previously. And he said, could be even longer than 2027 before real estate prices start coming down or showing signs of relief. This could be known as the decade of low inventory. The decade of low inventory, it's a powerful term. I know home buyers who were in the market shopping with me in 2019 ended up never buying because they thought their home prices were going to go down. This is when interest rates were 2.7% and people were calling a 3% interest rate too high to buy. It's also when the median home price in Bergen County was still in the 400,000s. Now it's in the 700,000s. As you can assume, a lot of people have regrets from not buying at that time, myself included, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough money to buy at that time. But those who did, I know you're regretting it. And it's still an opportunity, especially if this is gonna be known as the decade of low inventory. We might not have a deluge of sellers hitting the market for quite some time. And that's something you should keep in mind if you're interested in real estate. Number 5 reason that home prices keep crashing upwards is because everybody has access to a smartphone, internet, tablet, whatever, and real estate is now one of the most popular topics online today, which means that more people are exposed to the real estate industry, more people understand the basics of the real estate industry, and it leads to a lot of opinions out there. You can look at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. You'll see real estate everywhere. You can also look at reputable sources like CoreLogic, Case Shiller Index, Zillow.com, Redfin.com, Realtor.com. All these sites all have different opinions, which is very incredible. So you have a telephone effect of people reading data from these sites, creating their own opinions, and there is mass misinformation in the real estate market due to this fact. So when we started seeing a relief in home prices when interest rates went up at the end of 2022 into the beginning of 2023, everybody was saying real estate market crash is happening. The wiser of the bunch started buying homes, and before you knew it, home prices went right back to where they were and then shot up even higher because of mass FOMO. With real estate predictions across the board, it's clear that nobody knows what's actually going to be happening in the real estate market, and we have more signs pointing to not having a real estate crash than signs we do have pointing to a real estate crash. Those are the 5 items that I think are responsible for the reverse upwards housing crash that we're having right now. If you have anything to add, please comment below. And if you disagree and have something to add, we'd love to hear from you. Check out the website if you want to see these data sets, mrsellers.homes. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss my next video. And of course, like the video so hopefully more people see it. That's it from me, Tyler Sellers, checking out. I'll catch you all on the next video.